Hey people, what's going on? Warlock here, Warlock Views. Uh, I've been thinking about some things, and before I get into that, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. It don't matter. Leave a comment on what you think about these videos. I've been thinking about a couple of things lately, and it's funny about certain things. What I wanted to touch on was the use of words. Now, I know that we've been in a climate where as though we have learned to use a lot of slang and things of that nature. That's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is the usage of the correct words when we're speaking. Now, mind you, my English is not perfect, but at the same time, I realize that words have meaning. And if we take the meaning away from words, we take the power away from words, which is something that we've definitely gotten away from. When we take a word and make it mean what we want it to mean, and then we expect for people to understand, or no, we get mad when people don't understand what we're talking about. People tell me, because I've always said words have meaning, and with meaning comes power. When you remove that power from words, then you're basically taking away the power that someone has that knows how to verbalize themselves correctly in a conversation, in an argument, in a debate, or just general conversation itself. And I think that's the problem, because of the simple fact that nowadays people don't know how to express themselves verbally. I always use an illustration of how or why I became so caught up with the meaning of words is because there were two incidents when I was younger that one friend of mine was not killed, but murdered because there was a misinterpretation of the word that he spoke. And the actual meaning is what he meant, but out on the street, it meant something totally different. And he got murdered for that. Another friend of mine, he got severely injured because of the simple fact that he was speaking street language to a person that actually took words for the actual meaning. And people always tell me that I'm too detailed, that I'm always talking about what the actual definition of a word is. And I think that comes from those two incidents from when I was younger. And also, I hate to be misunderstood. So when I'm talking to someone and I'm explaining something, if there's something that needs to be explained in detail, I will. They tell me I can take a 5-minute conversation and make it into a half an hour because I try to be detailed in the things that I say to them. Because the one thing that I always say is that when we are speaking to someone else, we have to realize, the person that's talking, we have to realize that we know everything that is encompassed in the words that we speak. The other person does not. So we need to be very clear and very precise and very concise on the words that we say and how we say them. Like I said, the words and, if, and but, I always use this saying. If, small word, big meaning. Because if changes everything that came before. And is adding on to whatever it is. I would people saying the uses of certain words in certain contexts. Because I get into a lot of arguments when it comes to these things. So there's nothing wrong with using slang as long as when you are in an environment and that you can articulate yourself in the manner which is needed for that environment. Now, me personally, I'm not down with all the slang terms and all of that. I'll be sitting there with the dumb dick look on my face a lot of times because I don't really engage in that type of verbiage often. So that's why I get looked. That's why I be looking like I'm lost as hell because I actually am. So my thing is this: if in fact you claim that you are so intelligent, use the proper words when you're conversing with someone. Don't use a word that you may use around the house that everybody in the house knows what it means. Use the proper words. And if you can't use the proper words, then don't try to make up something to make it mean what you want it to mean. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically my take on the whole thing. Words have meaning, and with that meaning comes power. All I'm gonna tell you is this: don't try to take my power away because I'm not going to allow it. So if you want to have a conversation with me, make sure that you know how to verbalize yourself in the proper manner. That's all that I'm saying. Because I am going to hold you to the words that are coming out of your mouth. Don't say, well, you know what I mean. No, I know what came out of your mouth. I'm not trying to read your mind. I'm not trying to assume what you're saying or what you're meaning by what's coming out of your mouth. I'm literally taking what you're saying to me and replying to it and responding to it. You can do the same to me. And if I mess up, I have no problem with saying that I do. I mean, that I did mess up. I have no problem with that. And I would have to rephrase it. But don't think that because of the simple fact that you do not know how to verbalize yourself properly, that I should stoop myself to lower my capacity to understand the proper verbiage that a person should use. That's all. Nonetheless, people, that's basically it. Like I said, drop a thumbs up, thumbs down, a comment, or what have you. If there's something that you want me to cover or talk on, leave me a comment in the comment section down below. And let me get my behind home because I'm driving home down this back road. My day's over. I still got 2 days to go, which sucks. Nonetheless, like I said, once again, that's it. That's all. Warlock Views.